like a letter written to a friend I had not met. Chapter 3. The Threefold Word. The house waited with its back broken, its spine in the air. Trees had leaned close to listen to it die and stayed there, afraid to move. I stepped through a doorway that had no door and smelled dust that used to be prayers. There was a mirror in the inner room, a sheet of tarnish elected to royalty by neglect. When I looked, the glass did not show me. It showed a room where the walls were closer and the light redder. I raised my hand. My reflection raised both. It wanted to meet me twice as badly as I wanted to see it. The Lament copy lay on a lectern carved from ribs, or would that missed ribs? Obsidian, thin as the idea of ice. I reached. The mirror clicked, a dry insect sound. The hair on my arms reached to Ansel, I said, clean as a fresh nail. The Lament hummed, a note only the teeth can hear. Dorath, I said, and the floor found this very interesting. I choked. A slip of dust, a cough that had waited just there all day, found my throat. I forced air and got a travesty. A swallow, a smear, not the word, a cheap knockoff of syllables. The Lament answered me. The room forgot it had a roof. The moor outside lifted like the skirt of a drowning woman. Bones sifted upward, clicks piled on clicks, an abacus of the dead suddenly consulted. I grabbed the Lament and backed toward the door. The mirror rippled and spoke with my mouth. You, it said, and the word hated me. My reflection stepped out with the modesty of an executioner. Where my left hand was scarred, his was whole, and in his whole hand he held a blade that behaved like a live thing. He smiled like my teacher on the day I lied and got away with it. You said it wrong, he said softly. So I get to say it right. Outside, the soil coughed up a helmet. Then a spine. Then an army of harvest tools that had waited in men who no longer needed them. They rose and found the wind to lean on. Helmets rattled laughter. I ran. My shadow ran the other way for a step before remembering. My double did not run. He followed as if walking downhill. There is a speed faster than you can move. It is the speed of someone who is you without the weights you place on yourself. In the moor, the first of the host pulled itself into a shape a child could draw and learned it could hold a sword. I cut it down. It fell apart into apologies and then found itself again. There are battles you win without winning. I ran until the keep showed ragged teeth against the sky, the Lament thrumming under my arm, my own breath trying to leave me before I used it up.